Fox Sports.
We are Baltimore. We are Minnesota.
After a day off, the Twins take their talents to the Windy City to take on the Chicago White Sox. It's a chilly night to start this holiday weekend, but the Twins are red hot lately. They have won 4 of their last 5 games and 5 of their last 6 series, keeping pace with the Royals and Tigers in the best division in baseball through the first quarter of the season. Welcome inside U.S. Cellular Field. I'm Jamie Hirsch. This is the 3rd series of the season between the Twins and White Sox, and Minnesota takes a 5-2 advantage into tonight. Let's set the stage for this 3-game weekend set. Minnesota coming to Chicago fresh off a 2-game sweep in Pittsburgh thanks to Joe Mauer's first home run of the season that lifted the Twins over the Pirates in 13 innings on Wednesday night. The Twins scored 12 runs in those 2 games, but could have a tough time putting up that kind of offense against the talented trio of starters that they'll face this weekend. Tonight is Jeff Samardzija, followed by Chris Sale and Jose Quintana, who will try to get the Southsiders back on track after 3 straight losses earlier this week. The Twins, meanwhile, are red hot and will try to continue their dominance over Chicago this season. Can they repeat their sweeping success this weekend? Dick Bramer and Roy Smalley will discuss it in a moment on Fox Sports North.
Baseball on Fox Sports North is presented by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. And by Dodge. Come discover great deals during the Dodge Drive and Discover event.
It's the Twins' second trip to the south side of Chicago under much better circumstances than the first road trip of the year. And as this 3-game series gets started, it'll be a great pitching matchup. Jeff Samardzija going for the White Sox against Phil Hughes for the Minnesota Twins. And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago. Dick Bramer along with Roy Smalley. 3 weeks ago, these two teams met at Target Field. The Twins not only swept the White Sox in a 4-game series, they pretty much bludgeoned them.
They bludgeoned them because they played better in all phases of the game. They swung the bats really, really well. They caught the ball. They pitched both starting and relief corps. Everything the Twins did so much better than the White Sox. They came out with a 4-game sweep. And now the White Sox back at home with some real motivation against this Central Division, important Central Division foe.
And the Twins hope to put a little distance between themselves and the White Sox in this 3-game series. And the White Sox will send Jeff Samardzija to the mound. Now, of course, a year ago he was pitching for the Chicago Cubs. And so far, White Sox fans have liked what they've seen.
Well, they should like it because he pitches very, very well here. Terrific power pitcher. He's got a mid-90s fastball. He's got a really, really nice split finger. He complements that with a breaking ball. Makes it really, really tough on hitters, both from the left side and the right side. And he's got some motivation tonight to get the White Sox on the winning track here against the Twins.
When the Twins were here the first time in April, they were really struggling after being bludgeoned at the hands of the Detroit Tigers. Much better circumstances for the Twins as they send their ace to the mound in the series opener.
Clear the bases. A bases clearing single. A drive to right field. Back and gone! Bauer's first of the year.
And the Twins open this 3-game series on that high note, a 2-game sweep over the Pittsburgh Pirates. They won 1 of 3 here, the first road trip of the year. Joe Mauer finally has that first one out of the way. I'd be surprised if he didn't add number 2 a lot quicker than it took for him to get the first one. The Menards batting order for the opening game of this series against the White Sox. Brian Dozier leading off, Torrey Hunter batting second, Joe Mauer third, Trevor Plouffe, Kurt Suzuki, Eduardo Escobar, Eddie Rosario getting the start in left field, Aaron Hicks and Danny Santana. Obviously the Twins, backed by American League rules, will have the designated hitter for them against Jeff Samardzija.
And all those hitters going up against Jeff Samardzija, good stuff. Power pitcher. has pitched very well of late and is really good here in this ballpark at home.
Northland Ford defense for the White Sox, a little bit different look than what they had at Target Field 3 weeks ago. Cabrera's in left, Eaton is in center. Remember, he was sick for most of that 4-game series in Minnesota. J.B. Shuck, a late addition. Abisail Garcia is out with a knee issue. Connor Gillespie, Alexei Ramirez. Carlos Sanchez is their new everyday second baseman. Jose Abreu at first, Giovanni Soto behind the plate. Eaton played in the first game, didn't play well in the first game of that 4-game series, and then flew home to Chicago. He was very, very ill. Brian Dozier takes the first pitch from Samardzija, low for ball 1. Dozier's average creeping upward. 20 runs batted in. Now out of the leadoff spot, he's hit a bunch of different spots in the year. Over the course of the year, he takes one up and in 2-0.
He's hit everywhere from first to fourth. Paul Molitor not afraid to juggle his lineup around early in the season when the Twins were having a hard time getting multiple guys hot, but now back up this where Paul likes Brian to hit in that leadoff spot. First or second, but he really likes him in the leadoff spot.
Inside corner is called. It's 2-1. Twins enjoyed an off day here in Chicago yesterday. The White Sox lost their 3rd straight to the Indians. On the outside corner, 2-2. In addition to the .255 batting average, Dozier tied for the team lead in walks with 19. Trevor Plouffe now with 19 walks as well. Full count.
Brian can do a lot of things in the leadoff spot. He can get on base. He's among the league leaders in runs scored. He can hit a double. He's up there in the league lead with doubles, good on base percentage, and he can jerk the ball out of the ballpark right away, get you a quick lead.
High fly to right field. Retreating a little bit is J.B. Shuck for the catch. 1-0. And that'll bring up Torrey Hunter. Paul Molitor admitted before the game today that he's probably put Hunter's name in the lineup more than he thought he would. But my goodness, you're looking at a guy who appears to be ageless. 282 is his batting average, 6 home runs, tied for the team lead in runs batted in with 24. And he pops the first pitch back and out of play.
And that's not the reason why Paul thought that he wouldn't play Torrey nearly as much. Not a performance issue nearly as much as he's going to be 40 this year. And how's his body going to hold up? Paul's saying, can I get him enough rest? Torrey's been very, very healthy. His body feels good. Remarkable athlete, remarkable body.
Came into this season with 8,336 major league at-bats and a career batting average of .279, and he checks in tonight at .282. Foul back, 1-2. And over his career, really, averaging 20-some home runs, just over 20 home runs, and he's on a pace at the quarter mark of the season to hit 24 home runs. 1-2. And now 2-2. Twins facing Samardzija for the second time this year. He pitched the second game of the 3-game series here, first week of the season. And the overall numbers okay. 7 innings pitched, 4 runs, 8 hits. Foul tip, and Soto can't hang on. Tonight's Cold Hard Facts brought to you by Clean, Crisp Coors Light. Twins since April 25th have won 7 of 10 road games. We know what they've done at home, but they've been just as efficient on the road. Another 2-2 from Samardzija. Told you that Samardzija's overall numbers okay, but I'm sure a lot of Twins fans will remember that they bunched things together in the second inning against Samardzija. They got 5 hits, 3 extra base hits, and scored 4 runs. Second full count early in this ball game. Hunter to center, Eaton coming in, and he plays it on a hop. He hesitated momentarily out there and didn't get a clean break on a ball that was hit directly at him, and it's a 1-out single.
Tough to tell in center field. Oftentimes, when a guy that can't hit the ball in the ballpark, he takes a big swing, hits it a little bit off the end, like Torrey did. It's hard to get a read right away when you're in center field. And you're right, Eaton did hesitate just a split second to make sure he knew how far that ball was traveling. You see Torrey shaking his hands there. A cold night like this, hit the ball off the end. Get those bees in your hands.
Here's Mauer. It was cold in the 13th inning in Pittsburgh. And I'll bet you when Joe Mauer hit that home run, he not only didn't feel bees, he probably didn't feel a thing. When you hit one that flush, what do you feel in your hand?
It's almost impossible to describe. It's a great feeling of total solid. You just don't feel anything except a real solid contact.
2 strikes now to Mauer.
It's kind of like for anybody that's a golfer out there, when you hit one, you turn around and say, boy, I hit that one on the screws. It's a great feeling.
Torrey's still trying to get the feeling in his fingertips. 0-2 to Mauer. On a pace to drive in just under 100 runs this year. The highest RBI total Joe's ever had has been 2009, when he drove in 96 and won the league MVP. Remembering, of course, that he only played 5 months. He didn't play at all in April of that season. But he's been a very productive hitter for the Twins so far this season. He takes outside, 2-2. Sox have allowed the second most runs in the first inning, 31. 6 of those in a Samardzija start in Baltimore. And then 4 more again in the loss to Cleveland last night. Foul back, 2-2. Twins making Samardzija work here. Should be his 19th pitch. And another 2-2 coming to Mauer. 3 full counts to start the ball game for Jeff Samardzija. Last night John Danks had a rough first inning and then settled down and got through the middle innings, but still took the loss.
Very important to be ready to play right from the first pitch of the first inning. Good pitchers generally take a little while to find the rhythm. If you can get to them early, that's your best chance.
Hunter takes off on the 3-2 pitch. Mauer drives it to the gap in left center field. Hunter around second. That ball will run to the warning track. Hunter around third. He'll score on an RBI double for Joe Mauer. The patience paying off for Mauer. He fell behind 0-2, fouled off a pitch or two, took the count full, and then drove a double to the gap.
Yeah, he's just a great 2-strike hitter, and he's got a great eye at the plate, works to 3-2, and then gets one right in the middle that he can really hammer. That ball right there, belt high in the middle of the plate, is just a piece of cake for Joe. That's a nice swing.
That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Trevor Plouffe.
And what made that at bat was laying off, coming, as you say, Dick, coming back from a 2-strike count, laying off of some close pitches and getting the ball he can handle.
1-0 to Plouffe. Things tend to snowball. They certainly did on the White Sox in Minnesota 3 weeks ago, but this is a Chicago team that had kind of thought it had found some traction and won 6 in a row. Now Plouffe takes a strike 1 and 1. But then they stumbled in the final 3 games against the Indians, losing the last 3 games and only scoring 4 runs. So when you're in a rut like that, it seems like your starting pitcher goes out and gives one up right away, and it tends to just snowball. There goes Mauer to third. He'll steal without a throw. It's taken up and in, and Joe swipes third base because he was ignored by Samardzija.
Absolutely right. Really never even looked at him. At that point, you're out there in the infield saying, I got to tell my pitcher to step up, but you could also tell he was just about to go to the plate. yelled anything, he'd block him over there anyway.
Infield in. Booth takes ball 3. Samardzija faced 4 men and gone to 3 balls on all 4 batters.
If you're the shortstop right there or the second baseman and you see that the runners start to get that kind of jump, you got to yell and break in towards second. Try to get the third base coach or the hitter to pay attention like something's on, even if it's not. You got to do something to stop that.
Booth makes it 4 full counts now with a half-hearted swing.
Good veteran move by Joe. Started off really taking short leads, wasn't real aggressive, but noticed on 2 or 3 pitches in a row that Samardzija wasn't even paying attention. Stole it easily.
3-2 to Plouffe. And a high fly to right center field. That'll drive Eaton to the gap. Bauer setting up for the tag. And the stolen base leads to the second Twins run. Bauer stealing third for the 3rd time in his career, and it pays off in the next at bat.
And a good at bat by Trevor Plouffe. They're staying in the middle of the diamond, not trying to pull the ball. He's staying in the middle of the diamond. He knew all he had to do was get the ball and head it towards center field someplace. So he got a breaking ball with 2 strikes, but stayed with it, drove in the run with a sac fly. Nice at bat. Great job by Joe. Nice at bat by Trevor. They just stole a run there against a really good pitcher.
Now Suzuki, bases empty, 2 down. He takes a strike that covers the inside corner. Look at the pitch count for Jeff Samardzija, 27 already.
Well, that can be a real weakness for Samardzija. He's got good stuff, but he's not always just pounding the strike zone. He can get wild around like he has so far today.
Driven to right, Shuck going back. 3 fly ball outs. One of them produces a run, and the Twins pick up right where they left off 3 weeks ago at Target Field. Robin Ventura thought his team was headed in the right direction until the 3-game losing streak that the Indians handed to them to wrap up their series. The Menards batting order for the White Sox: Adam Eaton, Melky Cabrera, Jose Abreu, Adam LaRoche, Connor Gillespie, Alexei Ramirez, J.B. Shuck added into the lineup when Aviseo Garcia was scratched, Giovanni Soto catching, and then their new second baseman Carlos Sanchez.
Phil Hughes on the mound for the Twins. I think this is a very, very important start for Phil. Starting to get back on the right track. Important for him to pitch well. Very important for the Twins to have him pitch well against Samardzija tonight. They've got Chris Sale tomorrow. If they want to win at least the series 2 out of 3, this would probably be a game you figure you really, really want.
1 strike to Adam Eaton. If you consider Phil Hughes the Twins' #1 starter, and the Twins do that, so maybe you at home should do that as well. He was the opening day starter and had the great year last year. Probably significant that Eaton with a pop-up behind third. Eddie Rosario toward the line. Santana in foul ground makes the catch, one away. It's significant that the Twins swept the White Sox in a 4-game series. Phil Hughes didn't throw one pitch. He's the one Twin starter who did not start a game in that series. The Twins out in the field have Eddie Rosario in left, Aaron Hicks in center, Torrey Hunter in right. The defense brought to you by Northland Ford. Plouffe, Santana, Dozier, Mauer, the infielders, and Suzuki back behind the plate. Rosario getting a start today in part because the Twins are facing Sale and Quintana, a couple of left-handers. First pitch, strike to Cabrera.
Even though his manager, Paul Molitor, said he really isn't afraid of left-handers, he gets left-handers pretty well. That kind of goes out the window when it's Sale out there. Maybe he's back in there for Quintana.
The right center field, and Cabrera has a hit. That ball headed to the gap, but Hunter scoops it up and gets it back in quickly. It's a single. And that'll bring up Jose Abreu.
Well, kind of a ball middle, a little bit elevated, and Cabrera has been swinging the bat pretty well left-handed. Horrendous numbers right-handed for the switch hitter, but left-handed, been swinging it pretty well, and that's kind of Phil Hughes' MO right there. Throw a lot of fastballs. A lot of times they're elevated in the strike zone. As we talked about in the pregame show, I really think he's got to show these White Sox hitters some slower stuff, some breaking ball, big breaking ball to go with that fastball.
And do it early. Paul Molitor said that what they have tried to get Phil Hughes to do the first time through the batting order. Go ahead and show the curveball when Hughes has been reluctant to break it out until the second or third time.
Yeah, evidently he likes to save it till later in the game, so he can show the hitter something different later on. But I have to tell you, from a hitter's standpoint, you got to put something soft in a hitter's mind. Just like that. That's beautiful. You throw that pitch. Now you put all kinds of confusion in a hitter's mind. 2 strikes. The hitter goes up there. Big league hitters know the scouting report. They've seen Hughes. They know he comes hard at you with fastballs all the time. Now all of a sudden there's doubt in the hitter's mind and can get him off the fastball. All of a sudden 93 looks more like 96 when you throw something soft like that.
He backed it up with another one. Back-to-back curves, and Abreu, who had been 6 for 13 against Hughes, looked at strike 2 and strike 3.
And he was 6 for 13 because he hadn't seen this one very often. And he's got 2 of them. He threw 2 of them in a row. Just totally confused Abreu. And even though that pitch was kind of a hanger, it was up in the zone, it just not in the hitter's mind at all. That's an aberration for Phil Hughes. They want to go up there and hit fastballs all the time. That's just a real nice set of pitches.
Adam LaRoche, and he takes strike 1.
Boy, he's just a curveball throwing machine. I really like that. Now you throw that to a left-hander, get me over curveball, 0-1. Now he doesn't know what's coming the rest of the time, and it takes a lot of aggressiveness away from the hitter. Coming in with probably a fastball or a cutter.
It's a foul back, 2 strikes.
Didn't get it in there, but now he's got 2 strikes. He's seen both pitches, and he has no idea what's coming now, which means, again, even less aggressiveness on the fastball.
10 pitches, 9 strikes for Hughes. 0-2 to Adam LaRoche. Breaking ball. Strike 3, a foul tip. Suzuki hangs on. And the soft tossing Phil Hughes has a good first inning, protecting a 2-0 Twins lead. big deal with the Cubs. Took him a while to get up to the big leagues for good. Traded to Oakland last year. He was at the All-Star game representing the National League, even though he was then a member of the American League team. And the A's dealt him to the White Sox over the winter. 1 strike to Eduardo Escobar. Twins welcome the return of the designated hitter in tonight's game after 2 games by National League rule. There you see some great all-around athletes that excelled in baseball. Gibson, a great wide receiver at Michigan State. Todd Helton, of course, great quarterback. Bo Jackson, great running back. Brian Jordan, great defensive back.
Boy, those guys were big, strong guys who could really hit. It's amazing they were that good athletes in those 2 sports.
1-2 to Escobar, and he takes down and in 2-2.
It wasn't just size and strength from a football player for those guys, and Samardzija the same way. You got to have a lot of skill to hit at the big leagues, and all 4 of those guys we just showed you could really hit.
Tapped up the line foul. We saw in the first 4 at-bats, 4 plate appearances, Samardzija ran the count full, and that's a terrible situation for a pitcher. A lot of really awful things can happen. Hunter took off on a double, scored from first, in part because he took off on the 3-2 pitch.
Right.
And then you get a fly ball to center field that scored another run. Outside, and here we go, another full count.
Well, I was looking at it the other way. A lot of good things happen for you offensively if everybody goes to 3-2, but you're absolutely right. Got Hunter started, got Joe a good pitch to hit, got Trevor a good pitch to get a sac fly on.
And the first walk issued by Samardzija starting the 2nd inning. Well, Samardzija, an all-star pitcher, a great football player, and for more on Jeff Samardzija and his connection to Notre Dame, let's go to Jamie Hirsch.
Well, and actually, it's more of a connection for Torrey Hunter to Notre Dame. Torrey's son, Torrey Jr., also plays both football and baseball for the Fighting Irish. And I talked to Torrey Sr. today. He said that he recently gave his phone number and his son's phone number to Jeff Samardzija, asking him to reach out to him and just talk to him about what it's like to kind of make that decision and be able to play both sports. Torrey Jr. is a redshirt freshman for the Fighting Irish, and while football is what got him his scholarship, he also plays wide receiver, guys. Torrey Sr. tells me baseball is his son's passion. He says he'll call him and discuss every detail of the game, and it's no surprise that just like Dad, he's a center fielder as well.
Thank you, Jamie. Batter is Eddie Rosario. And another throw to first, checking Eduardo Escobar.
I don't know what it's like in college football now. I know what it was like when I was at USC. I didn't play football. I played baseball only. But the football coaches don't like their football players playing other sports. They really didn't like it then, I'll tell you that.
Rosario with a bunt.
That's
nobody covering
nice
first
play.
base, and Rosario is out. And Paul Molitor immediately comes up to the top step. I'm not sure that Sanchez even had a foot on the bag. You're saying he's out.
I didn't see his foot on the bag. I think the throw beat him. If his foot was on the base, I thought he was out. It was close. And I thought he had it beat. Sanchez made up a lot of ground late because it didn't look like there was going to be anybody there at first base. We'll see right here if he gets his foot there.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Sacrifice for Rosario.
Real good try by Rosario in a really good spot, and just a nice play by Sanchez to get over there.
Might have been bunting for a hit, but he'll get credit for a sacrifice. And now Aaron Hicks with a man in scoring position. High fly, short center field. And Eaton, streaking in, is able to make the catch for out number 2. So Hicks goes after the first pitch. Pops it into short center for out number 2. And that'll bring up Danny Santana.
Not crazy about that decision. Of course, it just depends on Aaron Hicks' part. It just depends on what kind of hitter you want to be. If you want to go up there and just kind of swing at strikes, or if you really want to look for something. I got to believe that he wasn't looking for that breaking ball with a guy in scoring position. And first pitch, first time you see a guy, one thing, if you look fastball and get it right away, you're up there trying to drive a run, and the first thing you see is a breaking ball that you swing at. and you were fooled a little bit, that's probably not the best course of action.
Especially after Rosario bunted the first pitch, and Samardzija had a tough first inning, walked the leadoff man in the second inning, and now 2 pitches later, there are 2 outs in the inning.
I think that all bets are off when you got a runner in scoring position. I mean, your job is not to make the pitcher work at that point; it's to drive the run in. But I just don't, I don't see why you go up there and get fooled, swinging a pitch that you're fooled on. The first pitch you see from the guy.
And now 2 strikes to Santana. When the Twins cuffed Samardzija around here in April, 4-run second inning, then they didn't do anything after that. They allowed a veteran pitcher to get into a groove.
Right, that's exactly right. That's the same thing happened. That's the way it is with most really good pitchers.
Hit hard to center field, but right at Eaton. A well hit ball by Santana. The Twins can't take advantage of the leadoff walk.
Everybody knows, every hitter knows that Phil Hughes is coming right at you with fastballs. No reason to wait. Abreu going right after, going to go after this. Oh, that wasn't a fastball. What was that? If I'm going to be fooled that much, I'm just going to throw you another one. That's good pitching by Phil, and we'll want to see a lot more of that.
Strike on the outside corner to Connor Gillespie. He'll be followed by Alexei Ramirez and J.B. Shutt. 10 straight strikes delivered by Phil Hughes. On the ground, hit right at Dozier. And a quick first out. Hughes gets a quick first out here in the second. That'll bring up Alexei Ramirez.
Yeah, 10 strikes and 1 ball. We know Phil can do that. He's going to throw the ball in the strike zone. That's one of his great strengths. He's got to throw some different speeds in that strike zone too. Or big league hitters, if you just show them one speed in the strike zone all the time, they're going to catch up with that.
And Ramirez squares to bunt and takes a strike at the knees. Foul back, 2 strikes. Hughes in May is 3-0, but with an ERA of 5.12, which speaks to the Twins lineup and what it generally has done in terms of producing runs. Way out in front, a foul back to the screen. In terms of ERA, Hughes' ERA was more than a half run less in April, but he was 0-4.
And you've made the point several times, Dick, about, and we have talked about how the Twins have jumped out to early leads, and Jack Morris and Bert Blyleven will tell you how important that is.
Hughes has got to hurry. Safe. And I'm not sure Hughes touched the bag. And It'll be an infield hit for Alexei Ramirez.
Alexei Ramirez really hustling out of the batter's box, and I think Phil took it well. No, he got off there pretty well. It's just that Ramirez beat him to the bag, and Phil never did get to it.
Well, Phil is not taking the mound. I saw him motion to Paul Molitor that he got the bag with the side of his foot. Now Paul Molitor's up on the top step, and he's wondering whether they should now. Inconclusive.
Yeah, I don't think they could overturn it.
So that'll bring up J.B. Shuck. About an hour before game time, the White Sox had to scratch Avisail Garcia. Some right knee irritation that had been bothering him for a couple of days. Hughes misses and throws ball one, just his second ball of the ball game. 15 straight strikes, and now one out of the strike zone. Situation at first base and the chance for a challenge if it were the 5th or 6th inning. Twins may have gone ahead and used their challenge, but here we are with the lead in the 2nd inning. There's no reason to challenge something unless you're pretty convinced you can overturn the call.
Right, and I think the video coordinator for the Twins, Sean Harlan's really pretty good. They relayed to Paul Molitor what they believe it is, whether it's clear that there ought to be challenged or whether it could go either way. And that's what Paul was saying. He said sometimes there are times in the ballgame when he knows from Sean it could go either way, but it's worth a look.
To center, down for a hit. Ramirez will slam on the brakes and hold up at second. Not a well hit ball, but a base hit nonetheless. First and second, one down. Bring up Giovanni Soto. Join us at the end of this month, May 30th. A DQ sensational Saturday as the Twins take on the Blue Jays. All fans will receive a Twins travel pillow courtesy of MyPillow. Go to twinsbaseball.com/tickets and get your tickets for the 30th. First and second, here's the catcher Soto. Hughes has only gotten 2 ground ball double plays in the season. High fly center field. Hicks drifting to the gap. And he needs to throw to second base, and he does. Handcuffed Dozier a little bit, but a deep fly ball advancing Ramirez to third, 2 away. That'll bring up Carlos Sanchez. Micah Johnson was the opening day second baseman, and the prospect for the White Sox had some issues in the field. Sanchez brought up to stabilize things in the infield more than anything else. Sanchez 5 hits, 24 at bats so far, and significantly hasn't committed an error yet.
You really have to feel like your guys up the middle especially are going to catch the ball and make the plays that they're supposed to make. And Micah Johnson had a little trouble there, and you got to hit a whole bunch if you're going to be a little shaky out there in the field. And of course, Sanchez only hitting 208, but Johnson wasn't hitting enough better for the inferior defense. So this young man's solidified things a bit.
White Sox out hitting the Twins 3-2. Hughes trying to get the number 9 batter. Half swing. No appeal. 1-1. Sanchez, just a young kid. He's always played above his age in terms of professional baseball. Generally the youngest guy on his team. And now in the big league, jam shot and a dribbler foul. 1-2. Less than a strikeout per inning pitched as he had last year. Picked up a couple of strikeouts in the first inning tonight. 1-2. Foul back.
I think as Phil continues to use more pitches, more specifically the breaking ball that we've talked about, and he's shown tonight he'll start getting more and more strikeouts again like he did last year. Very hard to strike out big league hitters when they are pretty convinced they're going to get fastballs, and then they in fact do get the majority of those.
And the strikeouts in the first inning were on breaking ball.
Right. And he'll get someone fastballs once he puts that breaking ball in their minds.
Shuck took off for second, but it's a foul ball on a breaking pitch. Still 1-2. Sanchez just 22 years of age. He will turn 23 in about a month. Got 100 at bats with the White Sox last year. To center. Hicks running over toward the gap. A diving catch by Hicks. What a catch by the Twin center fielder. Oh my goodness. A great jump and a tremendous leaping catch at the end.
Right on all counts. He got a great jump. He closed on it and backhanded it. The toughest catch in center field.
Starting this series with a tremendous defensive play.
Watch the jump he gets. The ball's hit off the end of the bat a little bit. He gets a great jump on it. And going to your backhand side when you're diving and landing is the toughest play there is. Watch this play. Times the jump perfectly and backhands it right before his glove and arm hit the ground. That's a big league play right there.
Dozier. Take a guess and say that when you see diving catches by outfielders, about half the time the dive is unnecessary.
Yeah.
Right? You'd back me up on that.
Yep.
This time it was necessary.
It was urgent and necessary.
Dozier swings through, strike two. Dozier worked the count full, ended up flying out to right field. First four batters Samardzija faced all had a full count. A high pop up near third base. Gillespie has a long wait. Makes the catch, one away. Twins have won 5 of the 7 games from the White Sox, and a big part of the success can be attributed to Brian Dozier. He's our T-Mobile game changer. Brian has hit .324 against the Sox. Has driven in 7, scored 5, hit 2 home runs, triple, double, a single in there, I'm sure. So, all right, that's the cycle. Here's Hunter. Chopper towards second. backhanded smoothly by Sanchez, 2 down. Connor's gone on 1 pitch. Twins don't want to have happen here tonight what happened in April, where Samardzija struggled, had a high pitch count through 2 innings, and then got into that groove and didn't get much done against him after that.
Yeah, that was a game that if the Twins look back so far on games that they felt like they really should have, could have won, that was sure one of them. The other one, I think, the Detroit game that got away from at home. Those 2 games are probably the only games that they would look at that way.
Side a ball, and then of course the series in Pittsburgh kind of followed a similar script too. The Twins scored early, then didn't score through the middle and late innings, and it nearly cost them a ball game 2 nights ago. 1-0 to Mauer. An RBI double to left center field his first time up. Stole third and scored on a fly ball. 2-0. And a strike. I want to say happy 100th birthday to Willard Essela. 100 today. Hope that the Twins can give Willard a special 100th birthday present. Meaning Twins win in Chicago.
Absolutely.
2-2. Mauer with his RBI double has taken over the team lead in RBIs with 25.
There's one spectacular center fielder talking to another very good defensive center fielder about how he used to do it.
Mauer strikes out, 6 in a row, set down by Samardzija.
CenturyLink, your link to what's next. By NorthlandFord.com and your local Northland Ford dealer. And by Grand Casino. The best stories start here.
Twins with a couple of runs in the first. Bill Hughes has given up 3 singles. Has a 2-0 lead. Adam Eaton fouled out to Danny Santana his first time up. He'll lead off the 3rd inning. Chance to talk to Eaton before the game today about the virus that he had that sent him home from Minnesota to Chicago. And he said for about 4 days he was as sick as he's ever been. He lost about 10 pounds. Fever ran up to 104 degrees, and that's starting to get into dangerous territory there. Popped up near second base. And Santana makes the catch on Eaton's second pop-up. 2 down. And really, Eaton is the guy, along with Cabrera, with Abreu, that are the most important batters in this Sox lineup.
I would agree with that. Although I do think that the Sox are a little bit like the Twins in that they need to have more than just a couple of guys swinging the bats pretty well. It's you're right, important for Eaton to get on and set the table for Melky Cabrera and Abreu and LaRoche.
On the outside corner,
Avisail Garcia is important. I actually think they play the best when Alexi Ramirez is swinging the bat well. He seems to be a real good RBI guy for the Sox, always has been.
2-1. Cabrera singled to right center his first time up.
You see less and less, fewer and fewer teams, I guess, way to say, with having one or two guys that can carry a
short
team.
Left, and Rosario comes in, out number 2.
You know, you look up and down lineups, and there are a lot of teams that have a big bobber in the third hole or third and fourth hole, but they don't seem to be that. It just doesn't seem to happen where they carry teams like on their backs like it has happened. We've seen in the past. And I think it's because of how good the pitching has become. They're such good pitchers, starting pitchers, a parade of relievers that come in. They get past the third and fourth guys.
And another breaking pitch to Abreu. He was ready for it. Hit it sharply to Plouffe for the third out.
Continues productive at bats. It's a double left center, scoring Torrey Hunter. And then how about this? Joe stealing third off of Jeff Samardzija, who wasn't paying attention to him. He would later score on a sac fly, and then to preserve the lead, help preserve the lead, a spectacular diving, tumbling catch by Aaron Hicks in center field. Good ball game played by the Twins so far in the first 3 innings.
Trevor Plouffe takes ball 1. This is the point of the game where Twins did not function well at all in Pittsburgh. Now, they won both games, but from the 4th inning through the 9th inning, in the 2 games, the Twins did not score. And in those 12 innings combined, the Twins had just 3 singles. Nothing. They did absolutely nothing at the plate from the 4th inning on in both games. There's a dribbler to third. Gillespie has an easy play, 1 down.
I think a couple of reasons for that in the first game. First of all, it's just the law of averages. You get that many hits all of a sudden, all at once. Not tired, but you know you're not going to have guys up and down the lineup. Everybody get 3 hits a game, you know they kind of scored enough to win the game the first time. The second game, I think it was a combination of some really good parade of really good relievers by the Pirates. Tom Berdansky told me something interesting last night. He said, we were talking about the second game. He said, my guys had a real good plan against Liriano. They had a good plan against Locke the second game, and then they kind of got away from it. They scored runs early against Locke, and then forgot what they were doing.
A ground ball to Gillespie, 2 down. 8 in a row set down by Samardzija, not giving up a hit since Mauer's double in the first. Girls on the Run Twin Cities uses running to inspire girls to be healthy and confident. Saturday, May 30th, join Fox Sports North at the University of Minnesota for the Girls on the Run Spring 5K. To register, visit foxsportsnorth.com, click on upcoming events. Escobar with a swinging strike 1. He drew a 3-2 walk in the second inning, and he was the last Twins base runner against Samardzija. 5 feet short of the plate, and that got Bill Miller, the home plate umpire. Soto said, give me the baseball. He says, you should have blocked the one.
Soto went over there to apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't much of an effort by Soto, and the umpire took the abuse there. A split finger that went about 58 feet. Soto went over and apologized immediately. I'll give it a better effort next time.
Gettings, Adam Famari, Adrian Johnson on the bases for this series, for the series opener. And every once in a while, we like to remind everybody that the umpires rotate clockwise, so the home plate umpire will have third base tomorrow. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2.
If you've been watching this at bat with Escobar, the first fastball he got was about 91 and 92. Big movement from left to right. That one was hard and straight, just like that one. He's got a good fastball, and 93 right there, jumped up on the hitter pretty quickly, but he's also got a kind of a two-seamer that moves it a lot.
2 and 2. He's trying to get somebody on base here with 2 outs in the fourth. Just the 60th pitch for Samardzija. It's a drive to left field. Takes Cabrera toward the corner, but now 9 in a row set down by Jeff Samardzija in a 10-pitch fourth inning.
Chicago White Sox. Kind of a funny story involving the two Chicago teams. Earlier this week, President Barack Obama joined Twitter with the handle POTUS, and he followed several people, several organizations, several teams that he's a fan of. He only followed 4 teams in Chicago, and one of them was notably left out, that being the Chicago Cubs. So, of course, he followed the White Sox, followed the Blackhawks, followed the Bulls, did not follow the Chicago Cubs, and they later tweeted out, "Hey, POTUS, we're big fans of America, just saying you missed a team." But in true Southside fashion, the president sticking true to his roots, only following the Sox on Twitter, guys.
Be careful in a two-team city, a two-baseball team city. And I'm guessing if the Cubs continue on, they're kind of the National League version of the Twins. They're not in first place. They got a really good record, and they're long foul. Cubs 23-17. The Twins 23-17. And like the Twins, the Cubs have a really good team ahead of them. Cubs have the Cardinals ahead of them. In the Twins' case, they're two good teams, the Tigers and the Royals ahead of them. 1-2 to Adam LaRoche. Connor Gillespie, Alexei Ramirez will follow as Phil Hughes tries to continue to pitch shutout ball just off the outside corner. 2-2. White Sox have scuffled to score runs in this three-game home skid. Just 4 runs scored in their last 3 games of the Cleveland series. He's off the breaking ball and a rare full count for Hughes. Hughes just walked 16 guys last year. He's walked 5 men so far this year. Roche walks a lot, strikes out a lot. Hold foul. Roche a good defending first baseman, but he has found himself as the primary designated hitter with Jose Abreu typically playing first base, who's not nearly as proficient around the bag as LaRoche. Another 3-2 off the plate. And Hughes issues a leadoff walk. A limited 16-person suite is available both Sunday, June 7th against the Brewers, and Father's Day, June 21st against the Cubs. Each 16-person premier suite includes food and beverage and 2 parking passes. Ken Herbeck will stop by on June 7th and have some of that food and beverage. Jack Morris on June 21st will join you for a family photo. You can call 800-33-TWINS or visit twinsbaseball.com/groups for more info. There's Connor Gillespie. Hit a ground ball to Dozier his first time up.
Oh,
Crossed up.
that's a big cross up right there.
Suzuki, and it goes to the backstop, and it almost looked like it hit the back of Suzuki's hand.
Yeah, that could have broken a wrist or something, or a bone in a hand. That was dangerous.
A passed ball, but clearly a cross up between the pitcher and the catcher.
Watch this. He's looking for the ball to break down and in, and tried to stop it with the back of his hand. It looked like just out of reaction. That could have been really serious.
Runner at second, thanks to the walk and a passed ball. A 1-0 count to Connor Gillespie. Suzuki appears to be all right. I don't think his brain recognizes pain anymore.
He has taken some shots already this year. We saw a lot of it last year. Those catchers just get absolutely hammered back there.
Fly ball, left center field. And Hicks standing up this time, same spot in the field, makes the catch where he ended the second inning. That'll bring up Ramirez. Ramirez singled with 1 out in the second, got as far as third base. He would have scored, and Shuck would have scored if not for the great catch by Hicks for the 3rd out of the second inning. Foul back. 1 strike.
Here's a guy I think you can throw it slow to as well. He's up in the box. He wants really further up in the box than most hitters standing there. And it just means he wants the ball. He wants the ball to get there in a hurry. He was looking for a fastball. When you're up in the box that much, it's usually because you can't wait on something slow.
Deep to center. Hicks back. Stops. And makes the catch for out number 2. Wind is blowing in from left field. I thought that ball had a little more carry on it when it left home plate.
It's so hard to tell about wind in these ballparks. It takes a lot of experience, I think, because the wind swirls around so much.
We saw Hicks, I think, last year, early in the season. I had just asked him about, what he does. A lot of good center fielders do it. They turn their back to the infield on something hit over their heads. And he said, he feels he can get to the ball quicker that way and read it, but he got fooled with the wind here in Chicago.
One of the few times he's ever run to the wrong spot. There's a breaking ball, starting to hit her off with a breaking ball again. I really like that program, but talking about Aaron Hicks, he's one of the best, as many center fielders are, but he can pick out the spot and be right about it. He turns around and runs to the spot, looks up, and he's generally right.
1 strike to J.B. Shuck. A soft single to center his first time up. He was trying to pitch around a leadoff walk. A little confusion with his catcher and trying to alleviate any possibility of confusion here. Suzuki goes to the mound to talk to his pitcher. I think everybody understands this. You got a runner in scoring position, and baseball's done a great job in picking up the pace of play now through the first quarter of the season. They say the games are on average being played 9 minutes faster than they were a year ago. 1 strike to Shuck. And a fastball down the middle.
And there's an example, I think, of the confusion that first pitch curveball puts in a hitter's mind. I just don't think you see a left-hander go up there against Phil Hughes and take a fastball right down the middle of it on an 0-1 count. If he hadn't put some confusion in his mind by throwing that curveball to start at bat.
Breaking ball dribbled up the line. Bauer's got to get back to the bag. Both the pitcher and the first baseman committed to the number, and Shuck has a base hit.
I think Joe was going to get back there. Phil just took his eye off the ball there and let it run under his glove. It's too bad. It was really well pitched and bad. You see Shuck hit over the top of it. Phil takes off. Watch his eyes. Right as he gets there, he looks up just a little bit. Or maybe in concert with that, got caught in between stride a little bit, but just didn't get his glove down to the ball.
Second infield hit, both involving the pitcher and the first baseman. And now Giovanni Soto. Sox had this situation, first and third, with 2 outs in the second. With 1 out, and Soto hit a fly ball, and then Sanchez had his liner caught by Hicks. Through a fastball.
Yeah, nice little cutter. Yep, really good spot. It's what you got to do with the guys hitting 170s. You got to punish it with good stuff. Just make good pitches. You'll get out of this.
And a strike that covers the inside corner. A swinging strike on the cutter, then the front door cutter. Sox have had 4 singles and a walk. The Twins have a 2-0 lead. That's a fair ball right over the bag. LaRoche scores. Shot to third. He'll be waved around. The throw from the corner. Safe. And now to third base. A low throw blocked by Plouffe. The White Sox have tied it up. Rosario with a perfect throw from foul territory. He nearly got J.B. Shuck, but the White Sox have tied it up.
And I think not the best selection pitches right there by Phil. I hope that doesn't take him off the curveball, but gets ahead 0-2 quickly, and then throws a 0-2 breaking ball. The guy hitting 170 is just not probably the pitch, especially the location that you wanted right there. Just way too much of the plate for 0-2, and way too accommodating a speed for a guy that looked like he was throwing the ball by.
Now Suzuki and Hughes for at least the third time this inning going to have a check. Sanchez hit the drive to left center field. Hicks with a tremendous catch to end the second inning. And eventually Hughes does pay for the leadoff walk. Foul back. Chuck and Soto getting big 2-out hits on 0-2 counts.
Yeah, that was the first ball. The one that Soto hit was the first ball that was hit reasonably well. The 4 hits before that, all numbers and off the end and off the hands.
Now 2 quick strikes to the number 9 batter.
And I'm not trying to be overly critical. You're not going to throw the ball where you want to all the time. I mean, I think it's great that he's using the curveball. I think he should keep using the curveball. Don't go away from him just because somebody got hit. Just 0-2 just really didn't throw it where he wanted to that time.
Backdoor cutter and just missed. Here's Rosario from foul territory. And he came close to throwing out one of the fastest guys on the White Sox team there. Perfect one-hop throw in front of the plate. And fouled over the Chicago dugout. A 2-out number between the mound and first base, then the 2-run double with Soto taking third on the throw to the plate.
Yeah, those runs really just a situation where Phil wasn't quite sharp, fielded, walking somebody, and then
Soto pointing toward fair territory and nearly drilled his catcher.
Almost drilled his teammate, and this was close. Oof. Hit it over there. I'm in foul territory. Hit it fair.
Soto's ball just fair over the third base bag to tie the game. And that hit Sanchez. And Hughes having more difficulty with 2 strikes on a batter. He's got to face Heaton. Allen may be summoned to the mound here. Well, he had some words with Paul Molitor, then went back and sat down, hit him right in the back of the
bat. Really overthrew the breaking ball there. Last 2 breaking balls he's thrown, one for a double, and then that one just doesn't quite have the feel of it yet to be consistent with it.
Here's Eaton. A couple of pop-ups to Santana.
But shouldn't give up on it.
Middle strike. All 4 base runners this inning have reached with 2 strikes. Back, 2 strikes.
Well, we can point to the curveball, whether it was in a good spot or an ill-advised pitch or not. Phil walked the guy and then failed to make look like it was going to be a relatively easy defensive play. And those were the plays that allowed the double to hurt him so bad.
Another foul. Bottom line, just on this 4th inning alone, Hughes up to 60 pitches. That's right about where Samardzij's at after 4 innings. Samardzija struggled in the 1st, and now Hughes running into some difficulty here in the 4th. 0-2 pitch to Adam Eaton. Another foul ball. Hughes got 2 strikeouts in the first inning using his breaking ball. He got Abreu and LaRoche. Hasn't struck out anybody since. Beating the Rays 7 innings, only 5 hits allowed, but only 3 strikeouts. 27 pitches this inning, and 10 of them have been fouled off. To right field. Hunter has to go back near the track to end the inning. Good inning for the White Sox. A leadoff walk, couple of hits, couple of runs, and we're tied at 2. First White Sox with a couple in the 4th. Eddie Rosario taking strike 1, leading off the 5th. It'll be Rosario, Hicks, and Santana facing Jeff Samardzija, who set down 9 men in a row. The Twins got back-to-back hits in the first inning when they scored their 2 runs and haven't gotten a hit since. 1-1. Rosario tried to bunt for a hit and almost succeeded, but instead was given credit for a sacrifice, getting Escobar from first to second. One and 2. Twins playing with 13 pitchers, meaning there are just 3 bench players. The Twins sent Doug Bernier down to Rochester and brought up Tim Stauffer, who was in Rochester on a rehab assignment. So 8 relief pitchers. And Rosario strikes out. 1 down.
There's a split finger, throwing the ball real hard, 92, 93, 94 miles an hour, and then that splitter comes up there looking like a fastball. Left-hand hitter likes the low fastball, goes after it, disappears.
Aaron Hicks, who hit a fly ball to center, and the first pitch he saw, Escobar had just been advanced to second base with 1 out. Hicks lifted the first pitch he saw to center field. Goes after the first pitch again. This time at least he got a fastball and fouled it back.
I was always, I paid attention to a guy named Ted Williams, what everything he said and wrote about hitting. And one of the things that he said was, I was never going to swing at a pitch until I got 2 strikes. I was never going to swing at a pitch where I got fooled.
1.
I wanted to be aggressive on pitches that I was looking for until I got 2 strikes, and that was the point I made about Aaron. A runner on second base, chance to drive in a run. Really don't think he was looking for the breaking ball that he got. Sure didn't swing at it like he was looking for it. Just don't think you need to swing at something you get fooled on.
Big head-high chopper. Sanchez to first. Hicks retired. 11 in a row. Sent down by Samardzija. That'll bring up Danny Santana. It's kind of been Santana's pattern. Struggling in the early innings. We talked about the 6-run first inning the Orioles put on him at Camden Yards in that weird game where no fans were allowed to watch.
Well, like many real good pitchers that have different pitches, he struggles a little bit early with finding that running fastball sinker, finding the release point, throw it in the strike zone. He struggles a little bit with his getting the splitter. We saw some 57, 58 footers with the splitter before he starts getting that under control. Once he finds it, and just like most good pitchers, once they find the rhythm, find the release point, then all that good stuff comes roaring at the strike zone, just like that. In 95, that ball moved a lot.
1-2 to Santana. Well, the Orioles scored 6 in the first in that start. The Twins scored 4 in the second when he faced Minnesota here in April. So there's 10 earned runs right there. And he puts Santana down on 3 pitches and has another 1, 2, 3 innings. Our good friend Justin Morneau had another concussion, and he has not been cleared to return from the 7-day concussion list. He was diving for a ground ball and jarred himself. And we'll certainly hope that things clear up for Justin as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Melky Cabrera takes outside, ball 1. Cabrera, Abreu, and LaRoche facing Hughes, who hopes to get back on the beam here in the 5th. Snap back. And Dozier scoops and fires one away. It's been my contention when I work with the Hall of Fame right-handed pitcher that that's the most sickening sound in baseball. And I'm guessing now that I'm working with a hitter, I would get a little support for that notion from you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's listen to this. This is just nauseating to me.
Well, when Twins pitchers do it, I don't mind that sound when White Sox hitters make it.
Well, it's about 17 degrees here tonight, so that's got to really give you those bees that you talked about, right?
Absolutely. And it's funny where it hurts.
17s, 57, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's cold. But if you hit the ball in the hands, it hurts you right at the base of the thumb. That's where it stings.
Fouled away, 2 strikes.
they showed a shot of me there a second ago with my purple blanket wrapped around it. You hit it in the hands and it stings right at the base of your thumb, and you hit it on the end of the bat and it gets the tips of your fingers. And it's just, both of them are just awful feeling.
2 strikes to Abreu. He struck out in the first on a curveball, got another one in the third, and grounded out in the first pitch.
You really need to play and talk about this game on television when it's about 80 degrees. I mean,
really? You're that cold?
No, actually I'm not. I was cold in Pittsburgh the other day.
You're sitting on your hands.
Well, my hands are really cold.
Foul. There's something to be said, I think, for growing up in cold temperature and associating baseball with cold temperature. We had, in high school and before that, in Minnesota, we play all the time.
Yeah, I know, and I feel for for all you guys, all you Minnesota players.
See, they grew up.
She's got short stops. Man.
1-2 to Abreu.
There's some California blood just never gets out of you. I'm just telling you.
Drill to left. Rosario back. He'll play the carom and hold Abreu to a single.
How about this throw? Wow.
And it's the accuracy, too.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
absolutely.
one thing to have arm strength, but he's been right on the dot with his throws.
Absolutely. Got a nice carom off the chain link fence. Here's a fastball, got a little bit too much at the plate. Abreu, great hitter, strong hitter. But watch this. Plays the carom to hop and throw a laser strike to second base. Abreu hit a ball off the wall. Would have been out by 15 feet.
Here's LaRoche, struck out in the first, drew a leadoff walk in the fourth. Twins have a pole shift in the infield for LaRoche. He sends it high and deep to center. Hicks is back, then has to come in because of the wind, which is now blowing straight in from center field, 2 down. Bring up Gillespie. In honor of Memorial Day weekend, Fox Sports proudly supports Folds of Honor and its mission of providing educational scholarships to families of military members who've been killed or disabled while serving our country. For more information, visit foxsportsupports.com. We will be coming back from Chicago Sunday night, and I must tell you, I will look forward to a very emotional experience for me. We will land near Fort Snelling Cemetery, and I'm sure that the cemetery will be decked out for Memorial Day, and that hasn't happened for a number of years. I remember the first time when we drove by the cemetery around Memorial Day. I got choked up. It's just a very special sight to see all the markers of the men and women who lost their lives in service to our country. 1 strike to Gillespie. And Dozier to a knee and makes a catch of a line drive, some well-hit balls in the inning, but a scoreless 5th. Tied at 2 going to the 6th.
don't forget at Twins home games, bring your Circle Me signs. If you get circled, you may find yourself in the Minnesota Lottery Winner's Circle, where you could win $100 worth of lottery scratch-off tickets, courtesy of the Minnesota Lottery.
Purely at random, the first two gentlemen you saw are two friends of mine who are here from South Dakota.
You have your two friends here?
I have two, and they're both from South Dakota. Lance O'Lean, Brad Meyer. Had lunch with them today. Brian Dozier leading things off in the sixth. He'll be followed by Torrey Hunter and Joe Mauer, and just more difficulty for the Twins in the middle innings. They've done nothing on this road trip. From the fourth inning on, now a span of 14 innings. And they haven't scored a run and have just 3 singles. And Samardzij's had a meeting out of his hand since the first inning. 2 strikes to Dozier. Fly ball to right and a pop up to third. Foul back. I mean, it looked in the first inning like Samardzij was going to get knocked out before the fourth inning. And instead, the Twins got their 2 runs and haven't had a hit since.
Well, he's got good stuff, and he found the strike zone with it after the first inning.
Taken low, 1-2. One of the things the Twins did very well beyond the outcome of the at-bat is they had some long at-bats. The first 4 batters had full counts, and the results were a fly ball, single, double, and sacrifice fly.
Well, they haven't changed. They're not swinging at bad balls. It's not that. It's just that Samardzij throwing good stuff in the strike zone.
Up and in. He gets a strikeout of Dozier, 1 away. Samardzij threw 28 pitches in the first inning. In the sixth, time for our Carsoup.com trivia question. Which Twins player has the most career home runs against the White Sox? It's got to be Harmon, doesn't it? Strike 1.
I know Justin Morneau hit a bunch of home runs.
Yes, he did. Yeah. 1 strike to Hunter, singled and scored in the first inning. Right field line, a foul ball, 2 strikes. He just barely kept the at-bat alive.
See Soto, the catcher, wanted to give him the target high, wanted to try to go up the ladder there with Torrey. Strike him out on a high fastball. He did that with Danny Santana at the end of the last inning. There's a target up. Samardzij threw it right at the glove. Struck Danny out. Was trying to do the same thing with Torrey there. Now he wants it down on the plate. Drop it right on the plate. Good try. That's a 0-2. I want you to throw a breaking ball, but I want it down on the plate. We're not trying to throw a strike. We're trying to get him to chase, which is where I think Phil Hughes was thinking about throwing the pitch to Soto that he ended up throwing right in the middle for the double. Now he's going to throw in the sinker in. Didn't get it in there.
Double hit. Ball pounded into the ground, and it came up and hit Torrey's bat again. 1-2.
I really like Soto's animation back there and the idea that he has. He's got a real definitive idea of what he's trying to get his pitcher to do, where he wants him to throw it, what pitch. We got the splitter coming here.
Struck him out. 3 straight strikeouts. 4 of the last 5 batters have gone down swinging. And that'll bring up Mauer.
Again, I just think that splitter is one of the best pitches in baseball. If you can throw it, looks like a fastball. Torrey swings for the fastball. Ball disappears below his bat.
Mauer doubled to left center, drove in a run, stole third, scored on a fly ball. His hit in the first inning, the last Twins hit against Samardzij. On the outside corner.
You can see the difference. You were talking about Samardzij looking like he was on the ropes in the first inning. It was really because he wasn't throwing the ball where he wanted to throw it. Now Soto puts his glove, he says throw it outside, he throws it on the outside corner. He says throw it low, he throws it low.
The breaking ball that comes around and clips the outside corner. 0-2.
Did not throw that one where Soto wanted it, but it was a perfect pitch on the outside corner.
They've got one ball out of the infield since the second inning. Mauer's RBI double in the first, his 25th run batted in of the year. The Twins first baseman. Fouled over the White Sox dugout. Sense of urgency here in Chicago regarding the White Sox. They came into the season with very high hopes. They had a very interesting and productive off season, but they've not been firing on all cylinders and find themselves a couple games below the 500 mark even with their recent 6-game winning streak. Mauer goes after a pitch high and tight. Samardzija strikes out the side in the 6th.
The Toyota Time Sales Event ends June 1st. Hurry in today. Toyota, let's go places. By Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for the everyday competitor in all.
Alexei Ramirez on the first pitch, a solid single to left field. He was pitched a scoreless 5th, but there were 3 smartly hit balls in that inning, and now Ramirez gets a leadoff single. Bring up J.B. Shuck, who has 2 hits. The second one an infield hit. Number between the mound and first base, and Hughes didn't field it cleanly. Mauer from here looked like he had committed to the ground ball. I'm sure he would have been able to get back to first base in time to get the speedy Shuck. We'll see what the White Sox do here. The possibility of a bunt is in play. Ball 1. Shuck a late addition to the lineup because Avisail Garcia, an emerging player for the White Sox, has a knee issue that flared up during batting practice.
Garcia swinging the bat great all year long for the White Sox. Had it not been for him early in the season when the Sox, he was about the only guy swinging the bat well, he integrated.
Starting to show some power. 4 home runs, 7 doubles, and 144 at bats, hitting .319. He's not in there. It's Shuck who has 2 hits tonight. Double play grounder. Dozier to Santana. Rifles his throw to Mauer, 2 away. they practice it. And we've seen Dozier do that little backhand flip from farther distance than that.
He's about as good as there is at that little flip. There's a tailor-made two-hopper. And you see Brian catch the big hop, backhand flip to Danny. Danny with a real good arm. And throws well from the side, just like Brian does.
Here is Soto with the bases empty and 2 down. And wild high and away, ball 1.
You watch Brian, he gets his hand behind the ball and flips it perfectly chest high to Danny, and then Danny airmails it to first base.
Quite a contrast with Ramirez running left of the first base or second base bag, given what we saw in Pittsburgh, where the runner was about 10 feet away from the second base bag, and the double play wasn't called.
I still don't understand what they were looking at or not seeing.
Left center field, that'll die for a hit. So has a base hit with 2 gone in the 6th. At least the White Sox are putting the ball in play and being rewarded for it. The Twins are having a hard time even making contact against some margin. Sanchez, he hit a ball similar to the one Soto just hit, but Hicks was able to track it, make a catch for the final out of the 2nd. And then Hughes on a breaking pitch hit him in the calf with a pitch in his 4th inning at bat. 8 hits for the Sox, just 2 for the Twins. Foul back, a strike. And now Hughes about to deliver his 80th pitch. Popped up, back and out of play. Sox started again with Micah Johnson. Now Carlos Sanchez. They don't seem too inclined to put Gordon Beckham over there for an extended period of time. A guy who anchored that position for half dozen years. 9 foul balls for Sanchez in his 3 plate appearances against Hughes. And a tapper to Dozier. Easy play. And the 6th inning is over. On to the 7th. Still tied at 2. Story of the game.
We started out with Joe Mauer supplying the electricity here, doubled in left center, scores Torrey Hunter, and then when Samardzija doesn't pay attention to Joe, he steals 3rd. Will later score on a sac fly. It's 2-0. Would have been 2-2 had Aaron Hicks not made this spectacular circus catch. But then the White Sox come back, 2 guys out and 2 guys on. Giovanni Soto doubles. Rosario with a great throw, makes a great effort at getting the 2nd run, just missed him. And that's where we are here. In the top of the 7th, 2-2.
And both pitchers giving up a 2 spot for the Twins. They got their 2 in the first, and White Sox got a couple in the 4th. Meanwhile, the Twins continue to struggle, hitting from the 4th inning on over the last 3 games on this road trip. From the 4th through the 9th inning, right now the Twins have 3 hits and 44 at bats. That's not going to help. 1 down. Go back to our trivia contest. Not a contest because there are no prizes other than the gratification of knowing you got the right answer. It has to be Harmon Killebrew, doesn't it?
You would think so.
61 home runs. My goodness.
Man.
1 down. And Kurt Suzuki, batter. For whatever reason, the White Sox had a run of knuckleballers, and Harmon loved to hit the knuckleball. Hoyt Wilhelm, Wilbur Wood. Harmon, I think, and you know more about hitting certainly than I do, but it's even a novice would say Harmon had a pretty simple approach at the plate, right? Yes. Not a complex swing or anything like that.
Nope.
And his theory on hitting the knuckleball was equally as simple. He said, just look for 2 seams and aim between. And that's, you know, in its simplicity, makes a lot of sense. 1-1 to Suzuki. Called strike 1 and 2.
I was not very good at hitting the knuckleball. I did hit a home run off Wilbur Wood once, but it was because I took ball 3. It was 3-0, and Gene Mott gave me the hit sign, and I got a fastball 3-0 and hit it in the seat.
So you never did hit the knuckleball.
I never did hit the knuckleball.
Chop foul. We saw it with Brad Radke, starting pitcher, very good starting pitcher, who had a hard time in the first couple innings. And boy, it sure appears like Samardzija in his 2 starts against the Twins is displaying that unfortunate trait.
Well, unfortunate for the Twins that he has found it, because he is really pitching a good ball game.
Backhanded by Gillespie. Stretched by Abreu, 2 down. Before Escobar comes to the plate, you can follow Twins baseball all season in 2015 with MLB.com @bat, the #1 app for live baseball. It's up to the moment, at any moment, with in-game highlights, live look-ins, replay reviews, radio broadcast, statcast, and more. Get MLB.com @bat for your smartphone or tablet. Escobar, the last man to reach against Samardzija, and it was a leadoff walk in the 2nd. Rosario bunted on the next pitch. Hicks flied out on the next pitch, and Samardzija's been sailing ever since. 1-0. Strike.
Samardzija really has 2 fastballs. He's got a ball that sinks and really runs away from left-handers into right-handers, and that one right there, he just throws it real hard and straight and up in the strike zone. So it really amounts, even though they're both fastballs, it amounts to having 2 separate pitches if you're a hitter up there. Escobar looking for that sinker, the ball running away from him, and then now he's going to come up the ladder again with a high straight one.
Struck out Dozier on a high fastball in the 6th. Struck out Bauer on a high fastball. 2-2.
And Torrey, he's all those guys went right up the ladder, and it's easier to do when you have 2 fastballs.
Foul back. In walking Escobar in the 2nd, Samardzija did something only 2 other pitchers have done. Just the 3rd walk of the year for Escobar in over 100 at bats. This will be pitch number 100 for Samardzija. Sharply hit and a base hit. Good at bat for Escobar. He's reached twice, and he ends a string of 17 in a row set down by Jeff Samardzija.
Really good 2-strike approach. Watch how Eduardo Escobar keeps his head right down on the ball. He doesn't pull off of this breaking pitch. Watch his head right down at the ball. Here, a really good look at it. See him just drop his head right on the ball and drive it the other way. Great 2-strike approach.
See what the Twins can do with it. Escobar, 1 steal on the year. The Twins have only stolen the Bauer steal, now 16 bases and 27 attempts. But it'd be a case here where just take a shot, get into scoring position. At least one eye on him.
Well, they have an idea about what Samardzia's time to the plate is. They'll have a stopwatch on him over there. If they feel like from his first move till the time the catcher catches the ball is above 1.3 seconds, they'll take a shot.
Rosario chases. 1 strike.
Or might take a shot if they feel like Eduardo can get a jump. I think there'd be a real good chance if it were Danny Santana.
Right.
Potentially Aaron Hicks.
Chasing again. 0-2. Rosario had 5 runs batted in his first 4 major league games. Just 1 RBI since. Fastball, put him away. Twins get a hit finally in the 7th against Samardzia, but it's still a 2-2 game.
In today, Toyota, let's go places. By Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, for the everyday competitor in all of us. And by McDonald's. Try the new 100% sirloin 3rd-pound burgers, starting at $4.99 at McDonald's.
Enemy takes strike 1 on the outside corner from Phil Hughes, Dick Bramer, and Roy Smalley, and Jamie Hirsch for the opening game of this 3-game series. The Twins swept the White Sox in a 4-game series at Target Field just 3 weeks ago. Dozier is going to have to field and throw in a hurry. He got eaten by a step, 1 away. He was starting to get some ground ball outs. Double play grounder last inning. And Dozier has been kept busy. 1 down in the 7th. Now an update on tonight's DraftKings players to watch. Chris Bryant giving Cub fans an awful lot of excitement and hope. Adrian Gonzalez swinging the bat very well again. Torrey Hunter doing well in the month of May. Lance Lynn, anchor of a really good Cardinal rotation. Strike at the knees to Melky Cabrera. with a single in the first, a fly ball in the third, and a ground ball in the fifth. Strike two.
Good breaking ball there. A really good spot. I'm glad to see you staying with it.
This has gotten the ball off the barrel of the bat. You can see the Twins bullpen activated. Tonkin and Thompson warming up.
Yeah, the White Sox with 8 hits. And only a couple of them hit really hard. The other ones kind of flared around. And you're talking about Phil throwing more ground balls here middle to late in the game. The one ground ball that he threw that was his undoing, really, was the little number that he was unable to make a play on, and that led to a couple of guys getting on with 2 outs, and 2-strike double. Scored them both, tied up the game.
Just off the plate, 1-2. Tigers beat the Astros, and the Cardinals are comfortably ahead of the Cardinals right now. So the top 2 teams in the division having a good Friday night. And Cabrera late on a fastball, strikes out, 2 down.
That swing right there, again, a result of the doubt that curveball put in his mind. I mean, you don't see Melky Cabrera that late. He's waiting to make sure it's not a breaking ball, and just way late on the fastball.
Now Phil Hughes facing Jose Abreu. Abreu creamed a line drive single off the fence and left his last time up. Fox Tracks presented by Carrier. And he didn't mean to, and that ball is going to be kicked by Suzuki, and they're calling him out. They're calling Abreu out for interfering with Suzuki's pursuit of the ball. So runner's interference will end the 7th inning. Either that or the ball hit his foot. Take a look at it here. At any rate, Abreu's gone on 1 pitch.
Yeah, I think it might have hit his foot. Stepped on it.
Yep. Getting over to the 8th, tied at 2. Retire Chicago's most dangerous hitter. We'll show it to you in a second. Aaron Hicks will lead off the 8th for the Twins against Jeff Samardzija. Down and in, ball 1. Hicks 0 for 2, but he's made the defensive play perhaps of this whole series, at least so far certainly. A 2-run saving catch early in the ball game.
Well, this is a 2-kick out here. Watch Abreu running down the line, the ball just inside the line. He'll hit it off the side of his foot, kick it into Suzuki's foot, and he kicks it. And that makes Suzuki immediately turns to the umpire. You'll see him said he kicked it. He kicked it off the side of his foot, off of Suzuki's heel. Suzuki said, "Hey, you can't do that."
And Abreu in his tracks catches Hicks. Liner headed for the corner. One down.
Good swing by Aaron Hicks. I'm really glad to see that. Takes 2 balls down and in. Gets fastball count 2-0. Gets the big end of the bat out to the ball. Really ripped it. So a nice at bat by Aaron. Didn't result in a hit, but a really nice swing. Good at bat. Good aggressive at bat.
And now Danny Santana lined out to center to end the second inning. Struck out in the 5th for the 3rd out of that inning. Bunted in the air, and that kicks foul. On this road trip from the 4th inning through the 9th inning, the Twins are now 4 for 49. But yet here they are with a chance to score late in this game and maybe win all 3 games. The 4, by the way, all singles, and that's through the 9th inning. Petrichka, Minnesota native, warming up. The Chicago pen. Swing and a miss, 2 strikes.
See if they go up the ladder again. Looks like Soto wants him to do that.
Santana got a piece of it.
Danny, left-handed especially, is a better low ball hitter than high ball hitter, and tends to chase a little bit. So you can see why Soto is directing his pitcher toward up in the strike zone to try to strike him out.
Up the line foul. Butch will handle that. Strikes to Santana.
Nasty sinking fastball there. 95 miles an hour with a lot of movement. Looked like it started off right about the corner and broke down and away. That's a nasty pitch. See it right here. Starts on the corner, and that's at 95 miles an hour, folks, right there. That's not just a little 89 mile an hour two-seamer. That's a nasty stuff there.
Big fan of the game. Twins will get a run late, maybe before the 13th inning. Strike 1 to Dozier. Ooh, just off the outside corner, close pitch. Just over 21,000 to paid attendance here tonight. Have a sellout crowd, I suspect, tomorrow. Paul Konerko's number 14 retirement ceremony. Now 1-2 to Dozier.
You know, as good as Brian Dozier is at handling that high fastball, he's hit a lot of home runs and doubles. He's having trouble catching up to it with Samardzij's fastball tonight. He's swung and missed it. He's popped it up. Can't quite barrel it up.
Just outside, and Samardzij with some steps toward his dugout.
And the umpire had a little flinch, like he was going to call it a strike as well. I think that ball was outside, but it was close. And we'll see what Foxtrack says. Just outside. Good call.
2-2 to Brian Dozier. 3-2 with Hunter on deck. Samardzij hasn't walked anybody since he issued a leadoff walk to Escobar in the second.
And the best example of how well Samardzij's pitching is where he's missing. He's missing with every pitch just off and on the side of the plate and on the height that he wants to throw it.
Fouled away. He didn't want to make a mistake to Dozier inside, pushing him away. Number 118 coming. Speed
guaranteed breaking ball. He's done some pitching tonight.
A very rough start and an incredible finishing kick for Jeff Samardzija. Phil Hughes is done. It's Aaron Thompson coming out of the Twins bullpen to pitch to the White Sox in the 8th. It's much because of who he will face rather than Hughes showing any signs of fatigue or anything like that. Thompson's been outstanding against left-handers, and it's two left-handers, LaRoche and Gillespie, who will start this inning for Chicago. One strike. Two strikes.
Well, Phil Hughes pitched a very, very good ball game. Just what the Twins needed. The Twins just couldn't get any more than the 2 runs off of Jeff Samardzija to get Phil a win. So Hughes no longer a pitcher of any record, but he in tonight's game. But he pitched very well. It was actually a walk and a missed fielding play by Phil that cost him.
Thompson has plenty of time and throws an ankle-high rocket to Mauer. 1 down. No sooner identified Gillespie as the second batter, he was called back from the on-deck circle, and instead it will be Gordon Beckham who will hit here in the 8th inning. Gillespie had gone 0 for 3. The splits for Thompson rather remarkable. He's been very effective, but now right-handers are starting to gain on him a little bit. Thompson giving up a 103 batting average to lefties and a 314 batting average to right-handers.
It's an interesting switch here by Robin Ventura. Gillespie, the left-hander, against left-handed pitching, hitting 333. Gordon Beckham, the right-hander, hitting 200. But Robin elects to send the right-hander up there.
Ball 1, now ball 2. The right-hander, Alexei Ramirez, on deck. Beckham with a couple of home runs on the year, one of them against the Twins. Ramirez with the go-ahead run at first. Ramirez got into a double play. The only time he faced Thompson, and he won't have that opportunity here. Molitor trying to navigate his way through late and maybe extra innings with his bullpen. A quick trip to the mound and an exit for Aaron Thompson. We'll come back to U.S. Cellular Field in a moment. Professionals in the area. Special ticket packages available that includes exclusive Twins branded scrub tops. Limited number of ticket packages are available, and your only way to get your Twins scrubs, visit twinsbaseball.com/healthcare for tickets and more info. Michael Tonkin into the ball game to face Alexei Ramirez. Ramirez has faced Tonkin twice and got base hits both times. Tonkin will try to get him here for out number 2. Get the ground ball double play.
Well, I got to believe those base hits were on fastballs. This guy Ramirez is ever ready for the fastball. Tonkin, a fastball pitcher, but has now this year come up with a pretty good slider. We'll see what they start him off with.
Fastball, strike one.
Good spot on the outside part of the plate, breaking back on the corner. I'm still surprised Ramirez didn't offer at that. He is a first ball and fastball hit, and every other count, as a matter of fact. He wants that ball thrown hard at him.
Beckham checked it first. Ramirez looking again toward Joe McEwing, who almost steps into fair territory to give the signs. Pitched the third of an inning in Pittsburgh. Awfully nice fielding play to get the big out he needed. Out in front on the slider, and then Tapper foul, 1-2. Blaine Boyer pitched in both games in Pittsburgh. The Twins would like to stay away from him tonight if they could. 1-2. Base hit right field. Beckham round second. He'll go to third. The White Sox have the go-ahead run at third with one away. A 4-pitch walk, and now Ramirez is 3 for 3 against Michael Tonkin.
Well, fastball high into the middle of the plate to a fastball hitter. You really can't throw it too hard for this guy, and you need to be able to show him and throw him other stuff besides fastballs.
In rapid fire, Joe McEwing just flashed about 17 different signs to shuck the runner at first, Ramirez.
Which basically means, here, drive this run in.
Yeah. Twins shorten up the infield. Fly ball center field, and Hicks has to retreat. And the White Sox will take their lead. Shuck got the job done. Wasn't even supposed to play tonight. And he's gotten 2 hits, scored a run, and driven in an awfully big one here in the 8th. And that'll bring up Soto. In the ball game tonight, Twins pitching has allowed 2 walks. They both have scored. Hughes issuing a leadoff walk to LaRoche in the 4th and led eventually to a 2-run inning. Thompson's 1-out walk here in the 8th has helped the White Sox score the go-ahead run. That allows the White Sox now to warm up David Robertson. There goes Ramirez. Suzuki's throw. Handled on one hop by Dozier. It's a stolen base for Ramirez. One 1-0 to Soto. Soto's got a couple of hits, including the 2-run double that tied the game in the 4th.
Kurt didn't get a very good pitch to try to throw a runner out on it. Makes a nice pick out of the dirt, backhanded, 1 hop to throw to Bryant. But Ramirez had that base stolen pretty easily.
Fastball missing 2-0. Anthony. Ramirez to third, but it's a strikeout to end the inning. Suzuki has to throw to first to complete the strikeout and end the bottom of the 8th. The Twins issue a walk, and again tonight the walk comes around to score. 3-2, White Sox in front, heading to the 9th inning. Time now for What's Next, brought to you by CenturyLink. A mid-afternoon game tomorrow, and it's Paul Konerko's number 14 retirement day. Chris Sale had the worst start of his big league career as a starter against the Twins at Target Field, and he'll face Trevor May. Challenge at hand here tonight, trying to do something against David Robertson, who is as good as they come.
Yeah, with as good a stuff as anybody in the game. He's got a hard fastball, a hard cutter, big sharp breaking curveball. The Twins have their work cut out for them. They have 27 strikeouts, only 2 walks. Opposing hitters hitting a buck 59.
Hunter is 1 for 9 with 4 strikeouts, and he swings through strike 1. You saw Beckham at third.
That was the cutter. Started outside middle and break to the corner. Here it is again. 2. Same spot. Where did he learn that pitch?
A pretty good mentor, Mariano Rivera. Robertson set Rivera up at the end of Rivera's future Hall of Fame career. One down. Mauer with the last RBI of Wednesday's game and the first RBI of tonight's game.
Well, this was awfully big. 13th inning blast in the seats in Pittsburgh to win the game for the Twins. I'm sure use another one here.
Mauer with a couple of hits and 7 at-bats against Robertson. Comes to the right side. Gray will go to the bag. 2 down. And that'll leave it to Trevor Plouffe. Plouffe is 0 for 6 with 5 strikeouts against David Robertson.
Well, I'd be really surprised if Giovanni Soto, the catcher, doesn't just sit out there on that outside corner and say, here, throw those 3 cutters to Trevor, just like you threw to Torrey Hunter.
Good as the pitch is, sometimes it can be so that it doesn't matter who the hitter is.
No, it doesn't. You throw it out there. You throw 91, 92 on the outside corner, breaking away like that. It's very, very tough. Yep, there he is, right there. If he bags in the groove, throwing it out there, why do anything else?
Trevor got something.
Yeah, a little bit more in the middle there.
23 of the last 24 Twins have been retired. They did it in Pittsburgh, and they've done it so far here tonight. They scored early and little, if any, scoring or even hitting after the 3rd inning. Strike. Plouffe can keep the game alive, Kurt Suzuki will hit. Because the Twins have, not that you'd pinch hit for any of these guys anyway, but because the Twins are carrying 13 pitchers, only 3 bench moves, and tonight Robinson, Herman, and Nunez. Not in a pinch hitting capacity, but you can imagine if Trevor reaches, the Twins might maybe pinch run Nunez for him. A little more speed on the bases. 2-1.
He's going to stay out there.
Foul back, 2-2. The only time the Twins have really done much of anything against Robertson was when Josh Willingham at Yankee Stadium had one out against him.
They absolutely ambushed him that one game.
2-2 to Trevor Plouffe.
Oh, that's not fair.
And the White Sox win the opener of this 3-game series, getting a big hit after a big walk in the 8th inning.